Welcome back to the Structure Contractors channel. So in my previous video I showed you an example of how I had to repair my irrigation system where my sprinkler head was coming in underneath my concrete under my gate rail. That has all been fixed and everything is running smoothly, but what I've decided to do now is take some irrigation to the outside of my house for a hedge that we planted not so long ago, which we would like to keep watered over the dry winter. So what I've decided to do is take the 4mm flexible PVC tube and connect it to my 20mm LDPE pipe to give me some sprinkler jets out on the front side of my house. To do this, you'll need the following tools and fittings. I'll show you exactly how this function works and how easy it is to install such a system, as long as you can find where your LDPE pipe is. So you might remember from my previous video, I've left my LDPE pipe out of the ground for this very application. Okay, to start off, you'll need to take your LDPE pipe and puncture a hole in it with this puncture tool that you get from Microjet. A simple puncture and wriggle will get a hole into your LDPE pipe. Then you take this fitting and you pop it into the back of the puncture tool and force it into your LDPE pipe until you hear that click. At this stage you have connectivity between your LDPE pipe and your 4mm PVC pipe. Your 4mm PVC pipe then slips onto this bracket, or this connector should I say, quite simply like that. On the other side of your 4mm PVC pipe, you take a bracket like this and pop it in, just pushing and securing. Once you've done that, at this point, you can take your Microjets, they are interchangeable, and that just literally slips on as simple as that. Now I have my irrigation system connected to my new connection, my Microjet connection, which is my 4mm, which will then go to the outside of my house and irrigate my new hedge. This entire little system here clips into this peg bracket. Just pull it down to straighten it and neaten it, which then gets pegged into the ground and is adjustable on top for your direction. You get many different nozzles here which will give you different applications and spread of your Microjet. So what do you do if you decide you no longer need this particular puncture in your LDPE pipe? You can get this out, just pull it out of your LDPE pipe, and then you get a little stop end, which, if you haven't damaged your pipe, will just fit inside there like that and keep you from having to replace a section of pipe. If you choose to block an end of your 4mm PVC pipe, just chuck in your stop end and leave it under the ground or above the ground, whatever you choose to do. And that's as simple as this application is. So as long as you've got a pair of pliers, a cutting tool of some sorts, and you have relatively easy access to your LDPE pipe, this is a very simple application to extend irrigation to almost anywhere in your garden. One thing you do need to be considerate of is the pressure inside your system. If you go and puncture this pipe with 100 different Microjet systems and are using that same line to irrigate your lawn, for example, you might lose pressure somewhere, so just be careful of that. So here's the finished product on the outside of my boundary wall. You can see I've used a nozzle that only goes in two directions, that will only then water over our new hedge rather than all over the pavement as well. I hope you found this video informative and helpful. If you have, please feel free to subscribe and share, and let me know in the comments below if you have a home project which I could possibly assist with. Until next time, take care of yourselves and be safe out there.